talent might get you in the door, but it's discipline that keeps you in the game. You see, dreams are fantastic, but they don't work unless you do. This is the story of a 16-year-old boy named Logan Miller from the small town of Austin, Texas. He was a bright kid, funny, full of energy, and brimming with dreams, but he had one major hurdle. He could never ever stay consistent. Every Monday, like clockwork, Logan would make a promise to himself. This week, I'm going to study hard. But by Wednesday, that promise would be a distant memory, replaced by video games and endless scrolling on his phone. He wanted it, all good grades, a strong body, and a taste of success, but he was missing the one ingredient that could make it happen: discipline. One afternoon, after bombing yet another math test, Logan sat alone on a park bench, feeling completely hopeless. That's when his coach, Mr. Raymond, saw him looking so defeated. He walked over and said gently, "Logan, you have all the potential in the world. But potential means absolutely nothing without discipline." Logan just frowned. "But sir, I try. I really do. I just can't seem to stick to anything." Coach Raymond smiled warmly. "Discipline isn't about trying just once, Logan. It's about doing it even when you don't feel like it. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But discipline doesn't." Those words struck a chord deep inside him. That very night, Logan decided to change. For real this time. He started with a small, manageable plan. Wake up early, study for 1 hour before school, and train for track practice every single day. It was incredibly hard at first. His bed felt like a warm cloud, his phone beckoned with endless distractions, and a little voice in his head would whisper, "Just skip today. One day won't hurt." But then he'd remember his coach's words. Discipline doesn't rely on feelings. So he pushed himself, day after day, even when he was exhausted. He started writing his daily goals on sticky notes and putting them everywhere. One step at a time. No excuses. Be better than yesterday. At first, his friends would poke fun at him. "Come on, Logan. Just one day off won't matter." But before long, those same friends were coming to him, asking, "How do you stay so focused?" By the end of the school year, the transformation was undeniable. Logan's grades skyrocketed from C's to A's. He was no longer the lazy student that teachers had to scold. He became the example they proudly praised, too. And then came the day of the state track competition. All his hard-earned discipline was about to be put to the test. It was a hot Saturday morning, the air thick with tension. The starter pistol fired, and Logan exploded off the blocks. He sprinted with every ounce of strength he had, running the 400-meter race he had trained for months to master. Every muscle in his body burned, his lungs screamed for air, but he refused to stop. When he finally crossed the finish line, he collapsed onto the track, gasping for breath. Then, the scoreboard flashed his name, Logan Miller, first place. The crowd went wild. His coach ran over, beaming with pride, and said, "This is what discipline looks like. Son, this is what hard work feels like." Years later, Logan graduated at the top of his class and earned a scholarship to a great college. He often returned to his old high school to share his story and inspire other students. He'd tell them, "Discipline isn't a punishment, it's your power." Every great person you admire, from athletes to scientists, got to where they are because they kept doing what others quit doing. He'd smile and add, "When you control your habits, you control your life." The moral here is simple but powerful. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation gets you excited for a day. Discipline builds the life you've always dreamed of. You might not see results immediately, but every small, consistent step adds up to something massive. Success isn't magic, it's habit, effort, and patience all rolled into one. If this story inspired you, remember, don't just wait for motivation to strike. Start building discipline today. Those small actions you take every day are what create the biggest changes in your life. Subscribe to Motivoons for more powerful stories that will guide your mind, inspire your heart, and strengthen your spirit.